Quick history on Christmas. I was in Assembly of God, pastor's wife, raised Catholic. He was raised Greek Orthodox. The Catholics set their calendar by the phases of the moon. They were the first people to have a telescope so that they could set according to astronomy. So good is their setting that they didn't announce it to anybody. On Good Friday, they had the third blood moon at the time that Jesus would have died on the cross. And nobody mentioned it. It's extraordinary. But so anyway, their calendar, there's a Greek Easter and Ethiopians and the Coptics. I think there's a different day. Uh, Catholics have it on the right. So right. But anyway, Christmas began traditionally, historically, as a celebration, not of Christmas, but of the Annunciation. And the Annunciation and the Incarnation. So, the shepherds are abiding in the fields, watch over their sheep. It is in the northern hemisphere, and no shepherd could be abiding in the field and during the winter solstice, which was a pagan high holy day. So, what everybody is really celebrating is his conception, which is a blessing to us as pro-lifers, because the calendar kind of puts, and also when they found the conjunction of Venus and Jupiter, and then it retrograded, that all points to him being born in the fall feasts. As the Lord said, the promise begins in the fall, there's a spring and fall feasts, which would okay, that doesn't happen. Christmas in July is probably more accurate. But anyway, the reason why there was a celebration about Jesus' birth, it was Jesus' conception first. In fact, the Bible clearly points out the wise men visited not the manger, and the Catholics still keep keep your tree up till January 15th when the wise men show up, because they followed the star and got there that many days later. No, they didn't see him as a newborn. I mean, he was still a newborn, but anyway, that's all Catholic tradition, which all Protestants got all their ideas, and they all still follow the traditions. Or they'd be having the Nativity in September, in and around the fall feast, and it's a very interesting teaching on all that. But the reason I thought it worked out that it was 10 lunar months. It's not. Oh wait, it is. If the Annunciation was in just late December, that's right. Right, he would have been born in September. Yeah, I did it backwards. Bless us, O Lord, for our gifts. We are receiving from your bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. Anyway, so happy holidays and all that stuff. I want to wish you Merry Annunciation and Merry his life began at conception. Queef. Anyway, the pro-lifers really like that about Christmas. So the gifts shouldn't be given until September, the following September. But, media has been enjoying this war on Christmas, and he's making fun of it, or a roast or something.
In my first term, we ended the war in Iraq. In my second term, I will win the war on Christmas.
The holiday tradition is going dark after more than 30 years.
I want to know more about this.
The star-studded and first family-studded Christmas in Washington is no more.
Christmas in Washington has been canceled after 33 years. After more than 3 decades. Okay, so he did. He was joking, but he really did. So all those people, that would get hired to do all that stuff, he didn't hire. And of course, all the little Chelseans do not like Christmas at all. From 2011, fighting with me. I mean, not even to, NASA's puppet requirements. But you could, it is a high satanic holy day. And very Pentecostal Protestant groups won't celebrate it for that reason, because the Catholics put it on. No, the Catholics were, that was always traditionally from the year 200, when they celebrated his conception. It's called the Annunciation. Have you ever heard Annunciation? And the Incarnation, that's his. And then Mary's, I think the Immaculate Conception was around the same time too. Like, and I don't know where they got that, but December is a celebration of Mother Mary. And that's why anyway, you pagans should be doing Vestal Virgins and all that stuff. And the Yule log is completely pagan. That's Tammuz and Semiramis. You should do all that for that. You will be serving a demon like you want to do. I'll show you how to. And a Christmas tree is, you can't have a Christmas tree because it's the Tammuz tree. And from Jeremiah. I'm having a Christmas tree. And I'm keeping it up till January 15th. I actually keep it up way past that. Because that's how we do it.